So guys, today we're gonna take a look on the missiles that got added or changed, any type of missile, bomb, or system for aircraft in general that got changed. We are starting with the SRAM. Yes, the SRAM got a massive change to the flight performance of it, and it should be a lot better than what it was. So let's try to use it here with the Hunter F6. It's supposed to have a flight distance increased. Yes, flight distance increased. And also, the autopilot has been updated. It will not, just wobble around as you know it happened. Let's see, that target is pretty far away. And yeah, it's working way better, guys, way better. Did you see that? I mean, this is amazing. It really is. So the missile will have a lot more performance on the turning, but also it will have a lot more range, which was the main problem. You couldn't get targets that are above like 1 kilometer. So let's try to put it to the test over here. 2 kilometer shot. Let's see if it works. 2.3 kilometer shot. Let's see. Look at this baby go, man. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Hunter pilots. But yeah, the F6 might actually get a new BR. That it's much, much higher. I mean, this is crazy good, man. Let's see, 3 kilometers going upwards. Look at the speed of this missile. Oh, almost. You saw that. Let's 2.7, sorry. And, almost, yeah. 2.5 will probably be the max range going upwards like this. But this is crazy good, guys. So yeah, the SRAM is much, much better. Let me test it out, with a turn over here. So let's see in a turn. Yeah, it's turning pretty well, guys. And it will have a lot of range. So yeah, the Hunter F6 just became a lot better. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this, because it's kind of crazy. Another change is for many missiles and bombs. Basically the ASM-250, the KH-38, the KH-250LG, and the GROM-2. Now we'll be able to do some form of forced horizontal turn. They say this is for you to actually hit a target that it's behind you. Like, for example, here. I was trying to test it out, and it actually just tries to turn. But not as much as I thought it was actually going to do. But you see that it's just horizontally turning. I thought it already did that, but apparently it didn't. So, I don't know. Some form of addition was added here, which will make these bombs missiles, right? Be able to be a little bit more effective in the turning capability of targets that are behind you, basically, right? Another thing, guys, is that here we have it, 80 kilometers, right? The KH-38 actually got an increasing range, and it's a whopping 70 kilometers. Yes, 70 kilometers. So now this thing is literally a cruise missile. Let's test it out if it actually can do this. It's saying that it cannot. As you see, it's saying 33, because they actually make it so that it's too high of speed. Oh my god. They made it so that in the lower you are, the worse it will be from before. So it's a nerf and a buff. They buffed the range, but at the same time, they nerf it. Yeah, there we go. They, buffed the range, but also they nerfed basically the effective range when you are flying with a missile in certain altitudes, right? So I just fired at a very long distance. I don't think it's gonna actually do it, but it's supposed to have a 40 kilometer max range. You probably should be able to do this if you are flying very high, very, very high, so that you can actually maybe get it, but, using the GPS guidance, of course. But I doubt that it would probably do this, so let's wait and see. I'm gonna keep recording here. I aim to those targets down there. We're gonna see if it actually has battery time to do this. So I don't know, guys. That was like a 64 kilometer shot. It could do this, something like that, but holy Jesus, it's actually doing like a 70 kilometer shot. So yeah, welcome to the new age, guys. The KH-38 can hit you from a 70 kilometer mark, above the range of most AA systems. You just have to move around, maybe, because GNSS and everything, but yeah. That was a 70 kilometer, almost 70 kilometer shot, guys. So, I mean, excessive, but okay. Apparently, the Thai F-16A OCU will receive a new bomb called the KGGB, which is a Korean bomb, if I'm not mistaken, GPS guided, but it isn't here yet, okay? So I tried to find it, but it isn't here, which is kind of sad, but okay. We keep it going. Another cool addition is that the RMV Mirage now has the SBU-64, the ASM 250 hammer, the SBU-54, and the SBU-38. All versions of the ASM 250. One is GPS, one is laser in GPS, and one is IR in GPS. So yeah, the RMV is a little bit better right now. Another interesting change is that the F-18Cs, the AV-8B, B+, the F-15E, the A-10C, the F-16C, they all received the AGRs, guys. The APKWS, which are the Hydras that are guided, right? So we have the A and the B. So, of course, for some reason it's only showing one. Oh no, A, where is it? Yeah, A. So you know, one of them is HE, one of them is heat, right? And it's a laser guided rocket, just like a Hydra. But yeah, see, look at this. Oh, it doesn't have like a lot of maneuverability, but it does guide itself, and it will be perfect for lightly armored vehicles. You can get, for example, 2 Mavericks in the Hornet over here, or 2 larger bombs or whatever, and then with that in mind, you can, you know, basically just use these smaller rockets to kill AA systems, for example. So let's get the B, which is the heat one, if I'm not mistaken. So, for example, here, let me just lock it up to this target. Let me just point it right there. So, like 4 of these, and you will see that they guide themselves to the place. So it's very, very good actually to QAA systems or any type of target having a lot of these missiles, because you can just have one of them. Like, you can fire multiple of them, but if you fire one, for example, and if it's a lightly armored vehicle like a Shilka, it will actually destroy the target. So, of course, this was already in helicopters, but never on a fixed-wing aircraft. And yeah, it's very good because you can optimize the payload, right? You can take a lot more payload just because of this. So great to see in aircraft. It is actually going to help it out a lot on ground battles. You have to remember, of course, use the heat. The HE is kind of useless for these types of things. And remember one thing, guys, it doesn't have a lot of range. It's like 5 kilometers, so just have that in mind, okay? Another thing that I already talked about yesterday, guys, the X4, yes, the Rustal, or whatever you want to call it, is actually coming. So the World War II missile is not ready yet. It's not even in the, you know, changelog of the update. So it's an IR missile. It's pretty much just an AIM-9, which is pretty absurd. I already did a video. You can check it out. But yeah, they added this, which is very cool. They added multiple things that we can go over very quickly. Just some of them. I'm not going to talk about every single one of them. But, for example, the Lemur, we already talked about in a video. Not going to show again right here, but the Lemur was added for the Mi-28NM. Igla in the inner pylons of the Mi-28NM, which was something that you could not do before. In the Chinese Z-10ME, for example, you can use the fire snake rockets as well on it, together with the new CM502 missile. So pretty good as well. Again, other videos will cover these. But yeah, very, very cool. They added multiple of these. The Tornado, for example, here for Italy, received like a MALS, right, on its pylons. So very, very cool as well. It's large caliber countermeasures. Let me see if I can choose. Yeah, so very, very good. It really is good. So yeah, there are multiple of these smaller ones. Not going to talk about every single one of them. The Spice Bombs as well. Just to let you know, for example, the F-15I here received the Spice 2000, which is a larger version. I don't remember if this was already in the game. I don't think so. But if it wasn't, it is now. Where is the Spice? Where are you, Spice? Spice 2000, here. So it's a very large guided bomb over here. Very cool. Guided by IR and GPS. So very, very cool. The Kafir C-10 also got Spice 1000, so the 1001, which is the Mark 83, if I'm not mistaken. And then, like I said, many of the things, the rate of fire, of the 104As and Cs got decreased again to 4,000, which is pretty funny, if you ask me. So this fire rate here of the Vulcans there. So very, very cool, guys. As you see, multiple aircraft got that. So these are the main ones, okay? So let me know in the comments what you think. Very cool, in my opinion. So see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye, guys. See ya.